in that the doctor, physician scientists, as the doctors are there, tend to think in that very sort of relatively incremental, experimental, scientific, prove everything kind of way, which can mean that there's a reluctance to engage with more human-centered, larger scale, perhaps riskier kind of breakthrough innovation opportunities. And so that tension is one that the Innovation Center has to manage all the time, and will continue to be a tension that has to be managed. And I think partly will be resolved by taking the physicians through the experience of doing more challenging innovation. And that's something that we're on the advisory board trying to encourage the center to do more of, is kind of basically show physicians what good can be when you kind of step out a bit further and do some things that are slightly riskier.
In any innovation transformation, you always have to balance sort of improving the known with inventing the truly new. Very few people realize what the ideal balance is between those two forms of tension. The evidence is increasingly clear that if you're not doing about 80 to 85% of your innovations focused on improving the known, you're probably making your enterprise not effective in terms of its ability to compete. But there's this other form of innovation, harder, vastly more rare, and requiring different methods. And it's about sort of constructing the truly new. Something that's newsworthy, exciting, it's got a high narrative. That's what you do to reinvent your franchise, to reinvent your brand and reinvigorate it, to attract the talent of the industry, to change the way people feel about what's going to happen.